So today is April 2nd, 2026, and this is today's trade breakdown. I didn't get to actually live record it. Well, I did record the trade live, but I didn't get to, actually break it down in person as it was happening because I was busy doing other things. But I made sure to screen record it on my computer so like that you can see the whole process and what happened live as it was going on. So like that I don't gotta hit back the replay mode. And yeah, and I'm gonna start doing more of these videos like this, but actually record myself live trading so y'all can see my emotions, how I'm thinking about the trade, how I'm going about the trade and managing my trade setup. Yeah, but let's get this breakdown going. So right now, basically, this is on NASDAQ on the 5-minute time frame. I see a 15-minute supply right here. Right, we can see the NASDAQ came down, came up, came down, broke this low. This is a high key level, broke that low, and now price is coming back to the supply zone where it's filling in this gap. 3 MAs are above. Everything looks perfect, right? Price even filled up this 5-minute supply zone, because if I go to the higher time frame, I might put it in the video. I don't know if I go to the higher time frame on this video while I was recording it, while I was doing the screen recording, but if I do, you'll see the 15-minute time frame level. And yeah, but price came all the way up. There's a 9:30 candle, price came all the way up, rejected off the 5-minute supply, and from here I was already getting ready for my entry. So let's see what happened. Okay, so right here, this is the 15-minute, right? So this is the 15-minute time frame. You can see price came down, came up, came down, broke the structure. It's showing that, it's indicating that price is on a downtrend, right? Then we got this 15-minute the supply zone right here that I drew. Price came up at 9:30, hit that zone, and it began to reject off of it. So here I was already getting ready for sells, right? This is like the perfect setup. We got 3 MAs above, break of structure, gap, price pulled back to the zone, rejected of the zone. Like, bro, everything is on point. It's perfect right now. This whole setup looks perfect. All right, so right here price is rejecting heavily. We got almost like a minute till this candle closes and the next one opens. Here I'm already getting ready for sales. This is like the lot size. Here I was calculating my lot size. I was risking 500 divided by the lot size, the amount of pips that my stop loss is going to be, and that will give me my lot size to put for this trade, right? Which was 0.90, which is 90 cents per point per pip, but I normally just round it up and I just put $1 per pip, so each pip is $1. All right, here price rejected, the next candle opened and it broke the recent candle low, right? So here I'm already in the trade. I'm getting in the trade for sales, and I should be marking up my take profit 1 and take profit 2. So here I was already in the trade. That's my take profit 1, right? Take profit 1 right here, take profit 2 right here, which is my original target. Before I used to close out at take profit 1, but now I'm holding my trades for 1 or 2R, just because the math makes sense, right? When you're trading, you want to make sure you do the math and make sure it makes sense, because if you do a 1-to-1 risk to reward but you're not averaging at least a 50% win rate on your trades, then you're not going to be profitable. You're going to be around break even and drawdown stage, maybe in profit some days, but you're going to stay in that break even stage, right? So what I begin to do more often now is just hold my trades a little bit longer for 1 or 2, and just sticking to the 1 or 2s instead of 1-to-1s, and sometimes going for 1 or 2s, just because my win rate is around 40 to 50%. Right now it's probably like 50%, 55% last time I checked. But yeah, like honestly, 1 or 2, it just works better. You maximize the most of your winning trades, and it covers 2 losing days for every winning day that you catch a 1-to-2 trade setup, right? So it's just smarter. I did the math, everything just makes sense to do 1 or 2s better. And overall results, I should be in profit on an overall result of 100 trades. All right, so from here, this is my take profit 1. This is my stop loss, this line, and this is my take profit 2, the bottom line. So from here I was already in the trade. I also entered this trade on my funded account. I ended up getting a free funded account attending Miami to this fight event that was going on, this traders fight event that was going on in Miami. I attended it, ended up getting a free account, 25,000, funded account. So, I traded that, got in this trade on the funded account and my live account. So from here we're just waiting. Right? Here we're just setting up the alerts, and from here we're just waiting. Right? This candle alone gave us a lot of momentum. Right? This after 9:30, price ended up hitting TP1. Right? Price ended up hitting take profit 1, and it's already surpassing my one-to-one target. So I'm feeling confident as hell. Like, oh yo, price is about to hit take profit 2. I'm about to just hold. I'm about to leave my stop loss. I'm not even about to touch nothing, because price is about to hit take profit 2. So I'm about to just hold. Right? And mind you, lately, honestly, I don't know if there's other traders out there. We've been trading for the last 3 weeks. This is the 4th week. For the last 4 weeks, right? The first week of March, it was amazing. But then the last 3 weeks of March, bro, price action been garbage. Like, we're getting stopped out, a lot of fake outs due to all this war and shenanigans going on with the politics and the economy. And I was hoping that at least this week, price action will move a little bit better. But yeah, that wasn't the case. Right? So from here, okay, price is already but point is, price has been cooking me. This past 4 weeks, we've been getting murked by the price. Price action been on ass, bro. That shit been fun, taking everybody bread, right? Yes, I could have closed out at 1-to-1. I could have closed out at a little bit over 1-to-1, but I'm being disciplined, holding my trade for a 1 or 2 because that's my initial target. That's my goal, right? I can't just close out halfway and then let's say price goes all the way to my second target. Then it's like, okay, damn, I just shortened my profit for the day just because I was being scared or had FOMO of fear of missing out and just wanted to take the money that market was giving me right there and then, instead of just following my rules, following my system, being disciplined, sticking to the plan, and just letting price hit either stop loss or take profit. Set and forget, right? So from here we're just waiting. Price is already above my second target. What I should have done, instead of leaving my stop loss here, I should have moved my stop loss halfway, like at least here. So like that, if price decides to come back to break even, it doesn't fully stop me out, but at least I'm not risking the full amount that I was risking, which is $500. I'll be risking $250, right? So if price comes all the way back to break even and goes beyond towards my stop loss, I'll be losing $250 instead of losing the full $500, due to price showing me that it's already went to take profit 1 and it's surpassing it. So that was a mistake that I didn't do, that I normally that was a mistake that I did do that I normally don't do, because once price surpasses my 1-to-1 target, I normally move my stop loss halfway into break even, so like that I minimize my loss, right? The only thing with that is that sometimes price might come back to break even or to a drawdown, hit your stop loss, and then continue into profit, and then you just got wicked out the trade, and now the trade just played out, but you got wicked out because you moved your freaking stop loss. And trust, that's been happening to me this past week. It's been happening like a couple times, and the week before that. But it's just price action, market conditions right now, right? So from here we're just holding, right? Price looked very promising. I was like, yo, that's just about to hit my take profit 2. I'm holding, right? Price began pushing back with a lot of momentum. I'm like, damn, price pushing all the way back to almost break even. But I have very strong confidence that, like, yo, this trade looks very perfect. We got a clear break of structure. We got a gap right here. Price pushing down on momentum. Price coming back to the zone, to the supply zone, rejecting of the zone, clean rejection. 3 MAs are above, indicating that momentum is pushing down. We got the first candle, entry candle, price pushing down on momentum, already hitting our 1-to-1 target and more than our 1-to-1 target, right? So here I moved my stop loss target alert on TradingView, but I didn't move my stop loss on my MetaTrader 4. So my stop loss was still here, but I have my alert over here just in case price comes over here. I'm alerted before it hits my actual stop loss. Right, so right here we're floating above. There's around $600 we're floating in profit. Right. From here we're just waiting. Price started dancing and started pushing back. I'm like, bro, this shit literally went back all the way to freaking break even. And now price is pushing the momentum like crazy, which Nasdaq normally doesn't fake out. Nasdaq, most of the time that I take a trade on Nasdaq, it doesn't fake out. Gold is the motherfucking fake out king that fakes out all the freaking time, but Nasdaq normally doesn't. But this time it decided to. It decided to play with me and, you know, fake out. So yep, right here I have my stop loss like literally above the wick and between the zone, between the end of the zone and the wick. And I was just waiting because normally I know price will come down, hit take profit 1, come back to break even, and then continue the trend, break structure, break these lows, and continue pushing down. That's what price normally does. Either does that going down or going up once I'm in a supply or demand setup. Not all the time price just goes straight to take profit, but most times it do. Sometimes it do, but most times it, you know, goes to take profit 1, consolidates a little bit, rejects, pulls back, and then continues, right? And then continues hitting take profit 2. But today that wasn't the case. Price just had other things in mind, right? And then right here we can see price coming back up, and then price Mac that stop loss, bro. That shit took everybody bread. That was freaking selling right there. Took everybody bread. Price didn't give a fuck. But hey, that's what happened on today's trade setup. I basically lost, let me see how much I lost. I lost like $600 on that trade, bro. Yeah, I lost $682 on this freaking trade when price started pushing the momentum and broke through my stop loss. It actually took a little bit more due to the spreads and momentum, how price was moving very quick. It took a little bit more than I was risking, but at the end of the day, hey, what can you do? It's just tuition fees, you know. It just, you know, pay it to the business. Pay it to the business. At the end of the day, once you have the skill set, you can make it back. And yeah, it's only a matter of time. You know, you can't lose forever. If you lose, it is what it is. The market wasn't in your favor today. Tomorrow's another day. Actually, next week is another day because I'm not trading tomorrow. Tomorrow's NFP Friday. I'm not trading. I'll be back on the markets Monday. But yeah, every day is individual trade setups, and just gotta know that every trade you take is an individual trade compared to the previous trade you have taken the day priorly. You know, so every trade you take, even though it has the same patterns as other trades are play out individually, different from any other trade you have ever taken. Every trade is gonna play out individually different. So just know that, and have your stop loss ready, man. Have your stop loss ready and be prepared for anything to happen in the markets, because anything can happen in the markets, and you just gotta be prepared, ready, and focused to actually execute. I should have closed out once I saw price rejecting a little bit, but this wasn't like, didn't give me the confirmation to like close out, or like the confidence that okay, price is really rejecting, let me close out. Because normally price will reject a little bit, come back. It was looking very promising. It was nearly halfway to our nearly over halfway to take profit 2, and then price just bam rejects with 2 big ass bullish candles that hit stop loss. But hey, it is what it is. Like I said, you can't control the markets. You're gonna control your risk and managing the trade while you're in the trade. But at the end of the day, you just gotta let price do what it do, and have your strategy, have your solid, you know, risk management plan. Stick to the plan, bro. And overall, if you have follow your risk to reward, you have a solid strategy that's at least 40 to 50% win rate, if not over. You take one trade a day, you focus on one pair, bro, you're overall gonna be in profit, especially with that risk to reward and sticking to that daily risk limit. Those are the two main important things and trading that I believe has helped me reach the next level once I began to fully understand risk to reward. There's risk to reward, risk management, and your strategy, right? So you have those three things, there's no way you won't be profitable. You know, you're only unprofitable. I realized I was only unprofitable due to myself, you know, by interfering with the trade, doing bullshit. That's what kept me unprofitable. But yeah, it's only a matter of time. Just gotta keep at it, and eventually, you know, price conditions are gonna change. I'm gonna keep executing the same way I've been executing, that has been bringing me results. I'm not gonna change nothing, whether market conditions shift or not. I'm probably gonna start closing out a little bit earlier, at 1-to-1, a little bit over 1-to-1, or just maybe move my stop loss a little bit halfway to break even once price hits 1-to-1. So like that, if price does come back to stop loss, I lose less, but I still don't cut my potential of maximizing the most out of my winning trades for a 1 or 2. So like that, I covered the most. You know, point is, you want to make more money than you lose in every trade. That's it. So if you take a loss, make sure your losses are not bigger than your winners, and that's it. You'll be profitable, bro. And yeah, that's basically what happened today. Price just kept going up, and yeah, that's basically what happened today. That's today's trade breakdown. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, till next time.